G'day guys, Mike, Old Fellas Travels. Gee, the beach is soft. It's been a bit quiet on the channel the last couple of months. My mum's been really crook. She took very ill and went into ICU for a while, and then into general care, and now she's back home. But she wasn't great, but she's picking up now, so might as well just do a quick finish off to the year, you know, do a bit of a wrap up. It's nearly Christmas time, and I won't be doing much between now and probably the 1st of January, but come mid-January, yeah mate, we're back off to the goldfields, and we're going to go hard this year. I'm going, actually next year I should say. So 2023 is the year the old fella goes full-time prospecting. Old Barnes is going nuts. Look at him, he loves the beach. Crazy dog. He'll be that worn out that he'll snore all night and keep me awake. I'm going to have a little bit of a swing along the beach here actually, and just see if anybody's dropped anything. Do a little bit of, what do they call it, rally hunting. I had a bit of a wind too as far as rally hunting goes, guys. Mindlad had a big promotion on, and they had the kit with the 19-inch coil. Reeds had this kit, the 7000 with a 19-inch coil, and the coil ended up only costing about $300, and to buy it outright is something like about $1,600 or $1,400 or $1,600. That was a win, but Mindlad had actually a promotion on where you get an Equinox 600 thrown in for free if you bought a 7000. So leading up to Christmas, so I didn't know about that, but I fluked it, so it was a bit of a cracker. So I'm planning on giving that a bit of a go with a bit of rally hunting. Oh guys, you've got to look at this beach. This is stunning. It's down about 10 k's, oh, it wouldn't even be that, about 5 k's south of Augusta. It's a great little beach. It's actually, they've actually built here just on the point, which it looks like is a nice little fishing hole there. They've actually built a steel frame, a boardwalk so to speak, for wheelchair access. So anybody that's caught up in a wheelchair, or maybe needs some assistance to get out and do a bit of fish, they can come down here, get out on the boardwalk, steel boardwalk that they got there, and throw a line out, which is just fantastic. So anyway, there's been a lot of ups and downs this year. I wouldn't say it's been a great year for touring or got prospecting for me. Had a few needs to be back in Queensland with the family and such, but next year is going to be a cracker year, guys, no doubt. So we're geared up for next year with the 7000, and Equinox 600's coming for free, and I still got the 2300 there. I'm going to hang on to that. A few changes to the Dot. New air conditioning system this year too, guys. I seen it on Trip in a Van, and it looks all right. So I'm going to give that a crack and see if we can use that in the rooftop. I've got a different rooftop this year. It'll probably work a little bit better with the aircon. And like a diddly donk, like Buck would say, I forgot to charge my microphone battery, so hopefully the sound's not too bad. What do you reckon, Barnes? You love this beach, don't you? I'll show you guys. I mentioned the boardwalk that's put out. Let's take a walk out there, eh? There's the mighty cruiser. Got the new hitch on the front. The old girl hasn't got nothing on the roof anymore. She suffered a bit on the telly track. Bumped a bank that was pretty high, and roof rack man just put a little bit of a dent in the roof there. She's going in for a big clean up about halfway through the year. Make it look like new again. Mechanically she's absolutely spot on. I over-serviced the vehicle intentionally. You know, that's how you get a million Ks out of a Toyota engine. But oh, Barnes is off. Look at him. Come back here, dopey. You'll fall in the water somewhere. So it's built for wheelchair access. Look at this. Get a good way out on the, you'd probably normally stand on the rocks out here and throw the line in. That's where I'd be standing, probably out here on the rocks. A few nice little, oh, there's a nice little hole out there.
cast a prawn in there and maybe catch a couple of nice King George whiting, maybe even the skippy. God knows what else is going through. You can go a bit harder and go a bit heavier, a bit further out. Look at that. So anyone that's caught up and you know, has to access via wheelchair, or their only option is the wheelchair, look, you can get down here, get out of the car. You wouldn't even need someone to help you. They've done it so well. Park your car there, jump in your wheelchair and out here, and they've even got a low bench. Look at that. We can scale and, you know, fillet your fish from wheelchair height. That's crackerjack, isn't it? I love it. What a great concept. Geez, it's a pity more coastal towns don't do that. What are you doing, Barnes? Hey, hunting for crabs. Are you? You don't know what he's looking for. He's just having a look around. He loves it. What a good life for a dog, eh? Travelling, getting around, exploring everywhere. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Geez, it's nice here out on this ramp, actually. Bloody beautiful. Oh, good on the Augusta, you know, Shire. I mentioned it falls under Augusta Lewin, you know, Council, Shire, whatever they call them over here in WA. What a fantastic thing. I love it. They need to do it, they need a lot more of these. Even anybody, I mean, God forbid, but in a few years I might not be so steady on my feet, and walking out of those rocks might not be much of an option. So a few of these walkways would be just a ticket, eh? Wouldn't have to worry about going arse over. That's probably a bit more of the walkway than you want to see. Where's my dog gone? Where's that bloody little rebel? He's off hunting somewhere. I think I don't like when I can't see him. If he's up in the bush there, bloody snakes. Oh, there he is. He's been out there bloody playing on the rocks. Just having a last stroll on the beach before I go back. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm a better prospector than what I am a relic hunter. I didn't even find a stubby cap, guys. Oh, what's wrong with me? Not a tone. I'm on the wrong beach. Somebody did say to me, you know, the Augusta beach is some of the cleanest in the state, or the southern beaches, some of the cleanest in the country, more correctly. They might be right. I was tempted to just throw a stubby in a hole and dig and trying to dig it up for a bit of footage. Oh well, could be worse. Could have been a day without a tone on gold. I wouldn't be happy. All right, so much for relic hunting, or treasure hunting, whatever they want to call it on the beach. I don't think it's my gig. Maybe something you have to get better at. All right, we gave it a crack. Merry Christmas. Safe, Happy New Year. See you in 2023, guys. Oh, 2023. It's going to be a good year. I'm sure of it. Anyway, team, that's about it. Go back. Barnes will have a sleep. I'll have a shower. Crack a few coldies. I've been hitting the old Swan Draft up pretty heavy in WA. It's not a bad beer. I don't think the taste has changed since I was over here last, some 40 years ago or whatever. She's still all right. Oh yeah, not a bad drop. We'll leave her there at that. I won't waffle on too long. I tend to rabbit on a bit, as you probably already know if you've watched any of my other vids. So be kind, be humble, be true to yourself, and most of all, look after your health and your family, guys. Best of all, guys, Merry Christmas for 2022 and Happy New Year for 2023. I think 23 is going to be a cracker of a year. Yeah, mate.